Oh my god, okay. Did bonus stage ever run this smoothly? Our next act is all set to go. Oh my god, I'm so happy. Yeah, so hailing from Vancouver here, it's solo act Shane Steward. He's been on the show many times. He's done a mix of his own original tunes and lots of VGM, and he's an incredible guitar player, just like everybody else on the show. So please, everybody, put your nutbreads in chat. Donate $10 and give us some energy to Shane Steward. Take it away, bud. In chat. Donate $10 and give us some energy to Shane Steward. Take it away, bud.
Hi, how's everybody doing? My name is Shane Steward. I am a Vancouver musician and very excited to be here. Uh-oh. There we go. All right, let's get this going. Plenty more Chrono Trigger to come. Hope everybody in chat's having a good time. Bonus stage is really fun today, so give it up for everybody. More Chrono Trigger! All right. I'm glad everybody's enjoying. I got one more Chrono Trigger song. Hope you guys enjoyed the 4 Chrono Trigger songs. Whew, it's a lot of fun. This next one you should be able to recognize. It's from Silent Hill. Definitely Loud Hill. All right, for fans of Assassin's Creed 2, you should recognize this one. All right, some Final Fantasy for you next. Oh, by the way, if you like my music, check it out on YouTube or Bandcamp. like this? Check out my YouTube, subscribe maybe, that'd be nice. Or check out my Bandcamp for my original music. I really appreciate all of you. You're great. Here is Heart of Fire. I got a handful of songs left and I'm having a great time. Definitely starting to sweat a lot, but I hope you guys are enjoying. I'm drinking some Brass Neck. This is another one from Castlevania.
It's time to kick ass and chew bubble gum. I'm all out of gum. Let's rock.
right, I got 2 more left. This is the one I've practiced the least, so I hope this doesn't suck. But I also got an original song right after that, so hope you enjoy. So if you like my video game music, come check out my YouTube channel. If you like my originals, like this next one, go check out my Bandcamp. This song is called Other Side, and it's from my new album, At a Crossroads.
Once more, like a moth to a flame, I'm drawn to self-destruct and it is always the same. Every single word that I think to say, a bigger it forms with the friends I made. Look in the mirror, what do I see? The only one I know that gloats about my defeat. Mocking my failure, what a wretched thing. How can I get better when there is no treat? I know that it's hard to see. Just gotta make it through to the other side. It's easier when you believe. The failures of my life have been leading up to this. Once more into the unknown, it's just another test. Nothing easy was ever meant to be. Now I plunge on through to the other side. It's time for me to believe. I try to insist that everything is okay, but the truth is that I'm lost inside a never-ending maze where minds are laid along the way. Anyone who dares enter has sealed their fate. The truth is that the anger is buried so deep. By the time it's rooted out, there'd be nothing of me. The cycle of self-hatred needed to cease. I'm finding it so hard to contain this beast. I know that it's hard to see. Just gotta make it through to the other side. It's easier when you believe. The failures of my life have been leading up to this. Once more into the unknown, it's just another test. Nothing easy was ever meant to be. Now I plunge on through to the other side. It's time for me to believe.
Thank you so very much. Have yourself a wonderful evening. Enjoy the next acts, and take care.
Amazing. Shane, holy shit, man. Holy Shane is what I have to say to that. Oh my god. I didn't rehearse enough for this set, I don't think. Oh my god, Shane, that's what you sound like, dude. Amazing. I'm going to see if I can get him on Discord, and we'll talk a little bit more about his guitar prowess, past and present. Folks, thank you so much. Yeah, holy Shane. Holy Shane.
Hello.
Hey, there he's on the line. Whoops, I pressed the wrong button. Hold on. That's the right button. All right. Shane, dude, that was incredible, dude. Maybe a little imposter syndrome is making you play down your talent and your set today, but it was absolutely awesome, dude. Really good shredding.
Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, it was like I had a show last week and it was a completely different set, so that's why I felt underprepared because I just had so much more time to get that one done. But yeah.
Yeah, right on, dude. No, wouldn't have known it. But we didn't get to hear a whole lot of talking from you during the set. You were just fucking banging out the hits there. So yeah, I wanted to take a moment and learn a little bit more about little baby Shane picking up the guitar for the first time. What made you do that, bud? What made you go for the guitar?
So I had originally picked up a guitar, like a classical guitar, when I was like probably 7, and I broke one string and I never played it again. And I always had the desire to get back into guitar, but it didn't happen until I was about 14, 15. My dad just offered to get me either a stereo or a cheap guitar from a pawn shop, and I was just like, I'd love a guitar. And yeah, it just took off from there.
Wow, you could either play music or you could listen to music, and you chose the harder path.
Yeah, it was always a dream to play an instrument. It just took a lot longer than I would have liked.
Well, I mean, taking off in the teen years, you know, like you kind of like latch on to whatever you're listening to at that moment. You know, I'm going to take it from your influences in your original music and your video game covers that there was a lot of metal present at that time.
Yeah, so I was really into like Slipknot and Megadeth and all that at the time. But what got me into music was film scores like John Williams and Danny Elfman. And then when I started playing guitar, I got really influenced by all the Megadeth and thrash. And then when I started listening to those guys again, I was just like, yeah, I bet you, despite the fact that John Williams is all jazz and whatnot, I'm sure he listens to a little bit of metal.
Yeah, there's something about those epic film scores that really lend themselves to the themes in metal for sure. Oh my god! And then what kind of made you gravitate towards video game music?
So I've always enjoyed video games in general. Like I remember playing Mega Man 2 when I was really young. Pretty much all the Mega Man series, a little bit of Castlevania, and then you get older and you get into like Dead Space and all that kind of stuff. But I had always wanted to do some video game music, and once I started to kind of figure out how to record myself and do all of it on my own, during the pandemic specifically, is when I really started focusing on it. I had done a couple of covers here and there, but I still felt underwhelmed with my knowledge in how to record. So yeah, the pandemic offered an opportunity to kind of go full tilt into it and see how it would go.
Right on. Well, I haven't really been able to dig into this as much with any of the other acts so far, but there's so much in video game music that does not naturally lend itself well to an actual instrument being performed by a human.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask, like, do you remember a specific video game music song that you really had to like learn how to bend your fingers around? Like, what was your first video game music challenge, I guess?
Um, that's a good question. I'd say the first time I ever kind of had to take into consideration how I was going to play it was probably Bloody Tears. Um, just that intro is very like quick and speedy, and I had seen a bunch of people do it, and I was just like, that's not how I want to do it. I wanted to do it full picking, just because that's kind of how I play. And yeah, that was the first one I think, and then yeah, also I think the FF7 battle theme. The first time I played it, which I have two versions on YouTube. One is much slower, and I watch it now, and I'm just like, geez, I really at that time did not know what I was doing.
Hmm. Oh man. Well, obviously, like as guitarists, I think I was talking about this to somebody just last night. There's always somebody who's better that like we find ourselves kind of naturally in like a lead role, and we're always kind of like put on the spot to do the best and to be the best, and that's just something that kind of comes with the instrument, I feel. Is there like a technique that you are kind of working on now? Like, is there like something that you're like, gosh, I wish I were better at this specific technique, and something that you're kind of working towards at the moment?
Um, it's a that to me is a weird question just because of how I view music in general. I don't really feel it's a best or worst thing. The things that I learn on guitar that other people might be able to do way better, it's because they utilize it within their music. And some of the stuff that I don't know or I haven't used as much, I just haven't found a use for it within a song, so I don't do it. Whereas some people are really, really creative with, sweeps and a bunch of stuff that they want to do that I just haven't utilized. But I would say, if I was to say something I would like to improve on, I would say some sweep picking and just cleaning up my picking in general.
Mm. Yeah, yeah. I've been working on my picking quite a bit lately too. A lot of alternate picking practices and stuff like that. That's I don't know, especially being self-taught, I feel like my right hand is always kind of lagged behind the speed of my left, and just making sure that I have that synchronicity and stuff like that. It is a big challenge, and it takes a lot of work to do. Do you have kind of like a steady routine with your practice, or are you just kind of like, hey, I feel like playing guitar today, and I'm just gonna play through these songs?
So that second part would definitely be how I have done it for some time. I definitely have gotten to a point where I kind of have gone, oh, I know how I need to get better. I just need to practice more. And so my sets have gotten better just because I've actually sat there. Because there's a bunch of shows that I used to play where I would do rehearsal because I only do like a one man band with backing tracks a day or two before the show and be like, yeah, I think I got it. And then you're in the moment and it completely leaves you. So I definitely have given myself that time now and just made sure I practice a lot more thoroughly.
Very nice, very nice, very important. Oh my God, like just being put on the spot, especially in like a one-man band situation where you don't have other band members to defer to and be like, oh, it's oh, you screwed that up, or maybe not like placing blame so much, but just like being able to share the spotlight with a few other people. You're very much putting yourself kind of front and center, and if something goes wrong, well, guess what? It was all your fault.
Yeah.
Oh man. But you've been performing pretty steadily. I know that you've been doing pretty regular gigs over at the Portside Pub here in Vancouver.
Yeah, I had a gig the other week too.
Yeah, right on, man. And are there any other shows that you have coming up around here that I should definitely come and check out?
Currently none. I don't know. I will probably take on some shows this year, but I probably will do a little bit more online stuff. And then, because there's a couple of ideas I really want to work hard on this year to get done. And then, I've been doing some voice acting stuff on the side. So I've just been really, really busy with some other stuff.
Nice, man. Well, yeah, love to see you live and in person when I can. But yeah, if you're gonna do stuff online, whether that's on your Twitch or YouTube, definitely drop it in the Bone Stage Discord, and we'll tune in.
100%.
Right on, man. Well, thanks for being on the show here today. Good to see you. If even if we're in the same city, just seeing you online, it's all good, man. I love watching you play.
Thank you very much, and I appreciate everything that you've been doing for the music scene here.
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. All right, well, we'll see you in chat, I guess.
All right, take care.
Take care.